Welcome to another video, guys. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. So, a lot of y'all were wanting to know, how powerful is Lord Drakkon and the Black Dragon? Well, it's one of my favorite subjects, so let's just jump straight into it. Lord Drakkon, I'm going to start off with him. Well, actually, you know what? No, I'm going to start off with the Black Dragons. Because, see, the Black Dragon was a basically automated, piloted zord that was made from the rubble of the green dragon zord, pretty much. And it had the abilities of the dragon zord, but also the abilities to change size, to freaking create wormholes and jump to different realities. And it ran off the same chaos energy that the regular dragon zord ran off of. He was immensely powerful. He was beating the dog crap out of all the Rangers. They couldn't do nothing, bro. They could do nothing with the Black Dragon. It was like ants trying to stop a rhinoceros from running them over. Bro, it took, and I mean, it took a lot to beat this man. They went to the moon. He surprised them. He went Zord size, went back down small size, faced the Rangers one-on-one, faced their Zords, beat the crap out of all of them. The Black Dragon was one of the most powerful foes that the Rangers had ever faced. And how they ultimately beat him? Well, Billy found a hatch inside. They got in and they destroyed him, pretty much. That's like the end of the Black Dragon. That's where it came from. Okay. Now let's get into Lord Drakkon. Lord have mercy. Ooh, man. I'm telling you, ooh, is important because it's needed. Lord Drakkon, the Tommy Oliver of another world, another dimension, as they call it, a twisted version of Tommy. This Tommy stayed loyal to Rita. They took over the entire Earth, plunged it into darkness. Tommy killed Rita, took the role as Lord Drakkon, and became the most powerful thing the Rangers had ever seen up to that point. This man almost shattered all of reality. Well, he did shatter reality. That's why it's called the Shattered Grid. He almost destroyed the entire universe, while subsequently almost taking out the entire multiverse. Let's just jump into the small things he had. At his strongest, he had the ability to fly, the ability to shoot blasts. He was essentially a Power Ranger Superman. That's what he had became. He created a whole reality, and all the Rangers were just regular people living inside the reality. The only reason why Lord Drakkon lost is because when he killed Tommy Oliver, the Ranger Slayer had actually saved Tommy in the past. She shot him with the green chaos crystal, and when he was floating in the time between space and time and the void, basically, he saw everything that happened and he knew what he had to do, and they stopped Lord Drakkon because of him. Now, he didn't die. Lord Drakkon showed his face many more times in the comics, but the entire scope of his abilities, Lord have mercy. I hate power scaling. Y'all know I do. But if we're going to use a power scaling term, oh my God, it's making me cringe so hard that I'm even doing this. But to use a power scaling term, he was multiversal. That's what Lord Drakkon was. He was multiversal. Yeah. The stuff this man was doing, jumping from different reality, beating the crap out of every single Ranger. I'm talking about, this man was a monster. And not to mention, if you know anything about the power of the White Ranger, right? So you know you have the Green Ranger, which Lord Drakkon was. Well, that runs off of pure chaos energy. That means that he was the most unstoppable Ranger to that point. Well, the White Ranger powers, or as we call it, the White Light, is the good of everything in the universe. That white light can extinguish every dark thing in the universe. It empowered Tommy so much to the point where he never had to sleep. He wasn't tired. Like, that power was immense. Now, you just gave the Green Ranger, who runs off of chaos energy, the power of the white light as well. See what happened in the Lord Drakkon's universe, right? Jason was set to receive the powers of the white light. What happened was, during the transference, Tommy broke in. Him and Jason fought. He killed Jason and took the power for himself. And everybody there was powerless to stop it. And thus the reign of terror began. The Coinless, they tried their best. Couldn't do nothing. Kimberly Hart became his Ranger Slayer. How did she become his Ranger Slayer? Well, he put her under a spell. He told her, obey, and made her become the Ranger Slayer, and she was a force to be reckoned with. The man had powers ranged from flight, teleportation, like all Rangers have teleportation, but he could use spells to make you obey. He could shoot energy beams. He has super strength, super speed, super agility, non-stop endurance. He did not get tired because of the white light. And he corrupted it and turned it evil. No Ranger could stand up to him. No Ranger could stand up to Lord Drakkon. Nobody. It took so much to beat this man. Like, I'm telling you, it took a lot. But see, what his initial thing was, he was trying to become one with the grid. He was trying to find a way to access the morphin grid, and he did. He was going to different realities and stealing morphers and taking their powers and creating his Ranger Sentinels. And they were backing him up, and he was beating the brakes off of people, pretty much. But one thing that I did like about Lord Drakkon is that the more morphin energy and morphin powers and stuff that he took on, the more it started to shatter his mind. It started to shatter his reality that he known, and it basically ended up just turning him crazy. He turned into an insane person. He turned into a maniac. When Grace Sterling found him and had him in prison, and Saba from Lord Drakkon's world tried to kill him, he ripped Saba's head off, opened the portals, and kept stealing powers and all that stuff. And then when he finally got stopped, he became this crazed, egomaniacal, just dude talking to the broken head of Saba. So if I gotta put it in terms of power, scaling, good Lord, I hate it. Real quick, just a real quick explanation on why I hate power scaling so much. Just real quick. I hate power scaling not because I don't understand it. I understand it. But the issue with it is that it's lazy. It doesn't take into account the full details of every single battle. It doesn't. It doesn't tell you every nook and cranny. It just tells you, oh, yeah, this person is multiversal. This person is only planetary, so this person will beat this person every single time. When that's not the case. When in actuality, what you should do is you should read the material. Read the material so you can understand what you're talking about. That's why I don't like power scaling. It doesn't give the nuance of every situation. For instance, real quick, again, this person is multiversal, right? This person is planetary, right? Okay. If you don't know anything about this character, but you just know this person has destroyed the multiverse, this person has never destroyed the multiverse, right? You're good. You're just gonna power scale and assume that this person beats this person, even though if you read this person's comics or this person's manga or this person's show, if you watch it, the webtoon, whatever, this person has the ability to erase your entire existence. He's not a good fighter. He's not powerful, but this one ability lets him erase your entire existence. If you don't know that about him, you're just gonna power scale it and this person wins, when actually that's not the case. This character is just a gag character who can't fight, not strong, but can erase your entire existence because of his one quirk, his one freaking ensemble of abilities. You would know that if you read the material. If you only power scale it, guess what? You don't know this. See, power scale isn't disingenuous. That was an extreme example, but you see my point. But yes, if I gotta put it in terms of power scaling that y'all would like, Lord Drakkon is multiversal. The Black Dragon, I would say, is also multiversal. They were skipping across the multiverse, bro. They were, oh my gosh. It took so much to take those guys down. Please, if you haven't already, go read the Boom Studios comics, man. I'm telling y'all gonna learn some stuff. Read the Shattered Grid. Read all of that. I'm telling you. Yeah, it's gonna be crazy. But anyways, I hope you guys really enjoyed this video, man. Thank y'all so much for for continuing the support that y'all give me. Thank y'all so much for subscribing to the channel. Thank y'all so much for liking the video. Hype this video up, guys. Let's get these hype points up. I love this new feature. It's fire. It don't cost you nothing. Just hit that hype button. Hype this video up, man, and I will see y'all in the next upload. This has been Fire Force Mark, and this has been Full Video Friday. I hope I answered you guys' questions or your wants or desires. For the next video, next week, I'll save that for another video. Y'all have a good one. Fire Force Mark.